Hello, ArchieLuxury channel, reporting live for the Pluta channel. Remember to like, subscribe and tell your friends, and it's $20 US for a paid review because I don't do shit for free. Don't do shit for free, fuckers. And today I'm doing a paid review for Harrison. And Harrison goes, "Hi Arch, love the program. Let me start off by I just sent you 50 Aussie because you don't do shit for free. Hope it helps you with those nasty Singaporean dragons. My name is Harrison. Please just call me H in the vid. I'm 26, from the UK, and currently working in China." Fuck me dead, yes, fuck me dead. And he goes on to say, "Over the last few years, I've put together a pretty decent collection, including, so here's a quick wristwatch check. Rolex 116610 LV Hulk, a 2004 Daytona 116520 white dial, a PAM 00593 bought as a memento of getting promoted in China last year, a PAM 00505, a Tudor Pelagos 25600 TB, and my jewel in the collection is my steel Aquanaut 5164A. On the sentimental side, I also have a Patek Professional Quartz, which was the first watch my dad bought in the 80s and started his whole obsession with horology. Yes, a nasty quartz shitter started these collections, and a Breitling Chrono cockpot that my dad passed on to me after my mother passed away a couple of years ago. They bought it when they got married and he felt like it was a great memento. I don't wear it that much, but it still means a lot to me. Anyway, enough of the soft shit. Next year, I will leave the MG tow world and get married, so my watch buying days will be coming to an end. Before they do, I'd like to get one or more grail piece and have been quoted good prices on the Patek 5712. I know you love that. I am hypnotized by the micro rotor, as well as a AP 15202 ST. Obviously there is quite a jump in price between the two, but I want one more sport piece that can fly under the radar a little while still being at the top of its game. My dad has advised me to get a dress piece instead, so I was looking at a second-hand 5310G, but I don't think I would use much of it day to day, and what's the point in having a nice watch you can't enjoy? Dress watches currently don't fit in with my vocation, and I think I'm still young enough to get away without having one. What's your advice, Arch? Do I go for the 51? He's fucking made mistakes all over this fucking email. There's more mistakes here than in the Thai Airways TG 473 flight I had the misery of partaking in. I think you mean the 5712, the 15202 AP. Also come to my dad's advice and buy a dress watch piece. I'm also not adverse to trading in some of the pieces I currently own, except those from my dad. Due to living in China, the internet connection is so shit I can't attach quality pictures of my collection, but I have them on Instagram, blah blah blah. Sorry to make you work harder. Keep up the good work. Your videos make my VPN worth the money. Harrison." Well, Harrison, thank you so much indeed for trusting the ArchieLuxury channel for advice. And let's back the truck up a bit here and have a sticky beak at this. And I'm a little bit. I'm just checking one thing out whilst I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm checking this out. Your dad said a 5310. Oh yes, the world time 53. That's right, because it was 5110 53. Okay, fair enough. You got. Yep. What do I think? I think in this modern age, any wristwatch is now a dress watch. The only watch that's not an Apple Watch, shitty Apple Watch, is a any watch you make is a dress watch. So don't worry too much about that. As for your advice there, what would I go for? Well, if you don't want a dress watch, don't go a dress watch. Any of these Patek, Super Pateks or the AP is a super cool watch. My own advice, I'd try and avoid the AP, the 15202, which is the that's the rare limited edition. That's sort of the tribute to the AP Jumbo. It's the modern day equivalent of the Jumbo. It's a bitch to live with. Did you realize it has no screw-in crown? So, very poor waterproofing. Even though they say it's waterproof, it's not. And it also doesn't have a second hand. That's right, minutes and hours and date only. So that could be a real bitch to live with. The other thing is the Patek itself there. It's a really cool piece. So what would I say, my advice? What's your advice? What would you go for? Well, personally, I reckon the sweet spot would be a AP 15400. Or if you can get one on the used market, a 15300, which is in the correct 39mm size, as opposed to the 15400, which is in the slightly larger, what's it, 41mm sort of size. So that's the sweet spot. I'd go for the AP. Now let's just back the truck up a bit here. Harrison, H. Man, this isn't good shit. You're going to get married next year. Now, you're already entering into this marriage in the wrong frame of mind. She's not going to let you buy watches. What the hell are you marrying this wench for then? I mean, this is just pathetic. Harrison, life is for living. It's not for being a patsy. It's not for being a patsy. And you're really sounding like a patsy if you want the honest truth. So, man, this is a bad mistake. Why are you going to have to stop watch buying just because you're with her indoors? And unless her indoors has substantial financial resources, what the hell are you doing moving in with somebody like that? I mean, this is just a dumb, bad move. It's dumb, especially in China where there's so many choices there. I don't understand why you're doing this, Harrison. H, all I can say is dumb, bad move. Okay, it's about as dumb in hindsight as that Tag Heuer quartz that your father bought. It's a dumb move. I mean, if the bitch doesn't let you buy watches, why are you going to let her into your life? This is just complete con. It's a complete fallacy. Okay, to answer your question, buy a AP Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 15300 or 15400. That's the best of both worlds. As for her indoors, tell her to get fucked. I'm ArchieLuxury for the ArchieLuxury channel in syndication with Pluta Prestige, the ArchieLuxury MG Cho channel, the ArchieLuxury travel channel, as well as Great Deal Truck Tires and the Mimi T channel. Please continue to watch, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and best of all, get me to do a paid review, because I don't do shit for free. $20 US, and I'll tell you what I think in honest words without gilling the lily.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.